Been waiting all year for this, and finally the day has come. Allentown, Pennsylvania, Pinfest 2018 is here, and I'm joined here today with my buddy Jay. He's come along for the ride. So we're going to Pinfest 2018. We'll be there in like 10 minutes. For you guys, it'll be a few seconds, so we'll see you guys in a couple seconds. All right, guys, we made it. We're here, Pinfest 2018 at the beautiful Allentown Fairgrounds. Let's go inside, let's check it out. Come hang out with the Germ. Let's go inside.
Yeah, that you can say that.
All right, just got our tickets to Pinfest, 20 bucks a piece. Got to give them up as soon as you get in. We got to get a wristband. We got to get the wristband. We got to get that wristband. Let's see. It's a $20 gold wristband. This is where they get all the hairs on your arm. You pull them off later. Oh man, I'm so excited to be here. There's so many games. Look at this Mario Brothers. Thing's awesome. You don't see those too often. They're pretty expensive. A lot of cool stuff. You see something awesome already. This is one of those machines I would love to pick up, but they're way too expensive. Whoa, Nelly. Awesome pinball machine. I can afford a glass though. So this is a two-day show. Today is Friday. I'm lucky enough to get the day off. It's also Saturday. I would love for this show to be Saturday and Sunday instead, because it'd be a lot easier for me to come on a Sunday, because I always have Sundays off. This show is amazing. They have so many things in here that you look at, whether you want to play a pinball machine, you just want to come to play, or you just were looking for some, maybe a pinball machine to buy, or maybe you're looking for a part for your pinball machine. They got it all. They got it all. Now this is Pennsylvania, so we are in Philadelphia Eagle territory, so if you're not happy with that, you're probably not going to like this. They got this awesome frame here with all these Miller light cans. I don't know if they're filled or not, but $325. I thought it was pretty cool. That would look kind of cool on the wall. I'm not an Eagles fan. They also got all these cool beer caps. You're one of those guys looking for beer caps. This one's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. They got all these awesome neon signs as well. Get everything from a jukebox to a bowler. It's pretty crazy. So much cool stuff. Check out all these cool magnets. They got some of your favorite arcade games on here. Double Dragon, Paperboy, Ghost and Goblins, Superman, Ultra Beast, Contra, Dragon's Lair. You got Tron, the Turtles, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Frogger. Oh, I like this game, Burger Time. I fell in love with that one recently. Battletoads. There's a Pac-Man game. This one's in really, really good condition. Looks like it's been redone. Let's see how much they want for it. $2,000. That's a lot for a Pac-Man, but that is in really, really, really nice condition. Found this cool old penny shooter. They got these little drop targets in here, and they leave a bunch of pennies for you to try it out. So we're gonna give it a shot. I don't know how I'm gonna do both at the same time. We gotta kind of pull this back. All right, I'm trying my best here. It's kind of hard. You gotta kind of pull your finger back. And I don't know if you guys can see them. There's some targets. I did not hit one. And you pull this and you get a gumball. Got this section roped off over here. I'm guessing this is the permanent section. You can't get in there unless you stand in line. We got a couple cool games that are soft. So I don't think I'm gonna do any tournaments today. I'm not that good. I just like the games themselves. I like to have fun. But they got a lot of awesome games over here. Here's a really good game right here. Oh man, look at that. Soul. Bet you that was 7-8 grand at minimum. So you gotta get here nice and early. All these games right here are all sold. I love this over here. These guys even have video game related stuff, which goes in with this perfectly. Check all the stuff out they have. Little portable Sega Genesis. Lots and lots of games. Lots of cool games.
How you doing? You
got the Wii U. I'm doing awesome, man.
Atari.
Oh, he's got the Atari. It's a reboot. It's a retro system. That's all right. It'd be better to hook up on your TV. But look at, it's got all the DS games. Lots of cool stuff. They even have, I didn't think they made these for the Wii U. They even have the Wii U Fit. Love to find some like TurboGrafx-16 games or Sega Saturn or Dreamcast, those are a little harder to come by. These are all the newer things, but I'm sure somebody here has them. This guy's got some awesome games. He's got a track and field, pole position. I had one of these. This was one of my first arcade games. He's got a Miss Pac-Man cabinet, and it looks like a 50 in one, so it's got like a whole bunch of games in there. It's probably the same one I have. It's got like Frogger, Donkey Kong, Dig Dug, 1942, a lot of good games here. 900 bucks, it's not a bad deal. Jay's over here playing a game. He's playing Donkey Kong on his 50 in one. You remember how to play this? No. These guys over here have these mini cocktail tables. One of my favorite games, Burger Time. I love that game. But check out what else they have. Look at all these neon signs. They're all priced. They're not bad either. Look at that. You got a Miller sign, 75 bucks. This one's a little expensive, 200 bucks, but I still think that's a reasonable deal. If you're into Bud Light, 150 bucks. Pretty cool. Is this Indian, like the Indian motorcycles? More expensive one, $275. Love those signs. The guy back here, he's gonna give me one for free on the way out, so we're gonna pick that up later. We're gonna pick that up later. I'm probably gonna go with the Indian motorcycle one, because you guys know me with my motorcycles. I have no idea how to ride one. We're gonna go in the indoor flea market area. Sometimes this section is really cool. This is one of my favorite sections. There's not as many people in here, not as big of a crowd, so you can actually look around a little bit better. And sometimes you can find some really good deals on some stuff you might want that might be obscure. People don't notice it as much what's in the flea market. This is exactly the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Look at this. A Charlie Brown mask. That is definitely got to be from the 70s or something like that. 10 bucks. You know, that is pretty cool. That would look pretty cool on someone's shelf. That's pretty awesome. The original box. Another one of the things I love is old gumball machines. Look at this. These are old Ford gumball machines. And I'm just barely old enough to remember these. There was a shop right by my house, and they had these. They actually had a 1-penny machine as I was growing up. Very odd, because I'm not that old. I'm only 37. But you put a coin in there, pull the lever, the candy falls right out. Awesome machine. They're from back in the 1940s. They also got this cool old school Pepsi cooler over here. Unfortunately, it's sold, but it still looks pretty cool. 350 bucks, not a bad deal. I would say it's probably from the 50s, possibly the 60s, but I'm thinking more like the 50s. Still pretty cool. It'd be cool to restore something like that. Here are some old slot machines. Some of these could be reproductions. You got to be careful with these, but pretty cool. The other thing you got to worry about is some states don't allow slot machines at all. Some states have certain ages. They have to be above 25, 30 years old. And some states, you can't bring them back at all. So you got to be careful with that. Here's some classics. Time Crisis, the original Time Crisis. Remember the pedal? You'd shoot up. Good games here that I remember from when I was playing the arcade. Hang On, awesome game. Wharf, never played that one, but heard a lot of good things about it. They got Shinobi over here. They got a racing game for horses. Space Gun, I've seen a few of these used. Love the cabinet on that one. You never know what you're gonna find. There's an old control panel. He's actually got two of them from the old Nintendo Versus machines. Oh, that was cool. I would love to have the game. Wonder how much those are. No price. Pretty cool. Got some more stuff over here. M&M guy there. What brought me over here though, what drew me over here was this creepy looking clown guy. Pretty awesome. It's one of those bubble machines. You get the little, you get the quarter out, you get a little prize. Kind of cool. Jay was just doing his little It impression. If you like clowns, watch It.
Georgie.
Hi, Georgie. You like popcorn?
You like clowns, Georgie?
If you guys want to check out a cool video, check out TNT Amusements. I'm hoping to run into Todd Tucker today. They did a show or an episode the other day with Randy down in Wildwood, New Jersey, and they did a machine just like this. It's called Highball, and you actually have to punch it. This one's only a nickel, and you put your nickel in, you pull this, all the ball's full. You hit this hard, the ball launches, and you have to try to get it into one of these rings here. Pretty cool. And how the ball is released is actually, this actually turns and it releases the ball. I had never seen one of these before until I saw that episode the other day, and I thought it was pretty interesting. Over here is looking at these comic books. Think about buying those. I have this same Madam X napkin machine. I didn't pay anywhere near that. I got mine at auction. I got really lucky on that. These guys got some pretty cool things though. These guys over here got an old National Cash Register. These are pretty cool. My grandfather had one of these in his beauty shop. One of the buttons are stuck down here, no sell button. But you pop the number, $1.80, so you could hit $1.85, and you have to hit them all at the same time. Or actually, it doesn't have the, oh, there it is. You'd have to hit them all at the same time, and then the numbers would pop up there. All right, so we got it working. So there you go. He hit the $1 and the 25 cents, and you can see those both pop up.
And it's actually got the printer, which is unusual on the side. That's a rare thing.
Awesome, and a wooden drawer. Pretty cool machine. All right, that was the tour of the flea market. It was pretty cool. Some pinball machines and stuff like that aren't set up for play. But a lot of cool stuff here. I always love coming to the flea market because it's so random. You really just never know what you will find exactly. We're gonna head back into the pinball show and maybe play some pinball. This is a pretty cool pinball machine. Never seen this one before. Houdini pinball machine. American Pinball. I'm not an expert, but I've never particularly heard of that company, but this machine looks pretty awesome. Here's what the gameplay looks like.
Competition 2 is now up. I have an empty hat and one player. We now have a bonus multiplier.
Pretty cool looking game. Alright, checking these guys out. Back Alley Creations. They got a bunch of accessories for pinball machines. It's got a lot of cabinet bolts, things like that. It's actually stuff I need, but I wanted to show you guys some of the cool stuff that they have here. These guys are gonna have all your pinball accessories, all handmade, all hand painted. I asked them a few questions. I didn't recognize everything here. That is a subway car for Spider-Man the pinball machine. They got some AC/DC accessories and Walking Dead. And I believe this would go good with Pirates of the Caribbean. I originally thought that was something for Shrek until I read it. And I would think if that's had something for Shrek, I would have probably purchased it. Hobbit flippers. They got some flippers. Worst pinball ever. I think we all know what machine that goes to. There's Simpsons. You want some chicken? There's some chicken. I don't know what machine that's to. It's a pretty awesome accessory.
That's the House of 1,000 Corpses.
House of 1,000. See ya, Jay knew that. Good thing I brought you, Jay. But pretty cool stuff. These are really cool if you're looking for a topper for your pinball machine. We just checked out that Houdini machine. And there's a cool topper for it if you're looking for a topper. Then we got a Freddy Krueger one there. That one's pretty cool. And these all light up.
Rails.
I just got a Tron one there. And these are from Laserific, right? Yep. Check these out. If you're looking for a plunger for your pinball machine, check these guys out. Tilt Graphics. They got all these awesome plungers, all handmade. We're just talking about mounting these things. So if you mount them, and they get this really annoying clip, but they actually make a special tool that I didn't know about, and I was just informed. So thank you for that. But check these guys out. Tilt Graphics. They make all these awesome, cool-looking plungers. Okay, we're gonna walk down this row here. Jay's gonna play. I always thought this game was called Super Sprint, but it's Champion Sprint. He's gonna play that. They got a couple arcade games there. They got Radmobile. I used to love this game when I was a kid. They got the headlights. They got the wiper blades. All these are on free play, so you can just play whatever you want. The guy over here is playing Golden Tee. A couple shooter games over here, and they got a game that I really want. Right back there, it's Revenge from Mars by Pinball 2000 from Williams. They only made two, Revenge from Mars and Star Wars. I would love to have a game with the prices. It's too much. Take a look at some of these prices. Here's a game, Time Machine. Awesome, pretty cool colors. And this This game's going for $2,300 bucks. Look at all these games all the way down. Everybody's playing, having a great time. It's a Data East Playboy machine right here. They made a couple different versions of this. This one's actually a pretty good price. Look at that. That's not bad. $16.50. Not bad. Now the cool thing about these shows is if it's a real popular game, they might have multiples of it. And here's one right here. Here's another Playboy, a 35th anniversary. It's $1,200 bucks. $1,200 bucks. It's a computer though. I want to pick up the one that works. There is another one that I'm looking for. Oh man, look at that. The Simpsons. Awesome game. We gotta play this one. This one's not in bad shape. You know what? Let's play it. Time to play a little pinball. Back there, but we'll find another game. I'm trying to give everybody a chance, so I don't want to spend too much time on one game. A lot of games. These are a lot of the older games, a lot more simpler from back in the day. Not a lot of ramps. They got the flippers, a couple bumpers, but the prices are pretty reasonable on these games. This one here, Grand Prix, $7.50. The one next to it is made by Gottlieb, and it has a dancing lady in the background. Cool game right here, Batman Forever. I remember when this was out in the movies. This one looks like it's in pretty good shape. It's got a pretty good hefty price on it, but it's worth the investment for $200. And look at this game. What a great looking game. I love how it has the ramp that goes all the way around. Awesome Batman Forever game. Reminds me of Batman and Robin at Six Flags, that roller coaster that never worked. You guys remember that? Any of you guys ever go to Six Flags? That ride never worked. It was always closed.